Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kim here, and I am coming at you with tray number 9 update. Actually, it's kind of like a tray 9 and like the beginning of 10 because I just got back from the dentist today and I am in tray 10 of 10 so far. I had 10 trays in my initial treatment and I thought that that was it. But as time went on, I realized that my time with Invisalign would not be up so quickly, or as quickly as I would have hoped. I actually went in today to get my molds taken for what I thought were refinements, but actually they were just like my mid checkpoint. Because before, my dentist told me that, yeah, we'll come back and we'll reevaluate and then we will get you new trays sent in. So I thought that was my first set of refinements, which they are not. I am just midway through my treatment. So that threw me for a loop. So I'm thinking I'm about halfway done when I thought I was like all the way done. But tray 10 of 10 is in right now. It's super exciting. It's nice and tight, and then I know that sounds a little weird, but I'll give you like a weird little close-up here so you can see the progress. I have them in currently, as you can tell. Odd lighting. Let it adjust. They're coming along little by little, but they're still not perfect. My front teeth are still not straight, not totally, and I'm starting to notice some differences. Like when I'm talking, I can tell they look straighter from the front when I used to have to have like the perfect angle to make them look straight. They still aren't straight from the sides. They still have that crossover, but I'm starting to see a little results. So it does get better. For you out there that haven't seen many results yet, I understand it can be frustrating. I'm 5 months in, and if you watch my videos from the beginning, you can see some progress being made, but it's not, I definitely expected it to go quicker. But whatever, I'm happy as long as they get straight in the long run. I'm okay with it. So other than that, I didn't really give you guys an update on tray 9 because I kind of got lazy, and it's coming to the end of the school year and things have been nuts. It's just starting to slow down now because I have the rest of the year planned out. I only have like 2 more weeks, so that's exciting. But tray 9, when I put them in, the bottom tray fit great. The top tray did not. The top tray, I actually have it here. It might be spitty because I took it out at the dentist's office, but tray 9 really gave me problems, and the problems that I had were actually located back here on the back teeth on the would be my right side. So they jam out. You can see that it's wider here. My teeth aren't that wide. This side is less wide too, which is interesting. That side is not as wide as, or this side is not as wide as this side. So this weird big lip should have been like squeezed more in because my tooth is small back there, not that big. So what happened when I wore these, I had a weird little flippy piece, which I can show you that. I'll pop them in so you can see. My new ones are so nice and tight. I love them. Okay, so this is the old tray. This is tray number 9. Alright, they go in super smooth, and I only wore them for the weekend because they hurt so badly. Back there, they're not closed. Like I can peel them off with my tongue. Ew, oops. But with that being said, since I could peel them off with my tongue also got stuck on that a lot. Every time I talked, it would rip my tongue apart. I have some weird bumps from it. So I didn't like that. So what I did for the majority of my treatment for the last time for tray 9, I wore my tray 9s for my bottom. And I wore my tray 8s for the top for like the majority. So I was in these for a month. Gross. I know. They're kind of dingy. These were my 8s. And I wore them with my 9 bottoms for the majority of the time because at school I have to talk constantly to my kids. So I didn't have an option to be not being able to talk with that cutting of my tongue every time from the loose tray. So I guess I'll leave these out because I'll show you the difference in them. So it was a huge difference. So I was wearing 8 for 4 weeks instead of the new 9s or whatever. So then this past weekend on Friday, I was like, okay, after school, I'm really just going to bite the bullet. I tried wearing my tray 9 tops at night, like at home sometimes, because I knew that it was important to wear them so that my teeth were in position for tray 10 and I didn't have any setbacks. So that's what I did. And this weekend, I kind of just bit the bullet and I wore them all weekend. So my tongue's really raw today, and I even wore them to school, but when I had to read books or give really long directions when I was talking a lot more, I just popped them out. And my kids are like, Miss Daughtry, why are you taking your Invisalign out? Because they know I have it. And I was like, well, it is really hurting me. So when I talk a lot, I need to take it out because it's cutting my tongue. So that was interesting. So there was that. I went to the dentist today, and my dentist was actually really surprised at how good my treatment is coming now, especially since my 9 trays didn't fit me. So she was impressed by the fact that I just decided to wear them in a different way than I was supposed to. And she liked the fact that I made it through the weekend with the uncomfortable ones so that I would fit into my new ones. It's quite interesting to see the difference between tray 9 and tray 10. This is 9, the old one, and this is my brand new one, 9. You can see that 9 isn't as wide as, or 10 is not as wide as 9. They poke out just a tad bit more. And this is the area that really gave me a lot of problems, were these ending teeth. You can see the back one, its teeth area is much bigger. Or this one's smaller, sorry, because this is my new one. This is my brand new one. This is the old one. The front one is much wider back here than compared to this one. These back teeth were where all my issues were with my 9s. But I can actually fit those ones right in there and they still lap over, which is kind of weird. But I'm happy to have trays that fit me again that don't hurt. And I told that to my dentist, so she was more happy with it. So what is going to happen now is Invisalign is going, my dentist took molds of me again with that weird slime putty stuff, and they have to keep it on your top teeth and your bottom teeth for like 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes each. So like the top and the bottom, and they did mine separately. So they took my molds, and then they are going to send them in the mail to Invisalign tomorrow because my dentist does not have that cool technology where they just scan your teeth. They actually have to take the old school molds. So my dentist is sending them out tomorrow, and I'm actually leaving to move back to Ohio for the summer on June 12th. So I have to have my trays back by then, and the dentist assured me that they will be here because I'm supposed to be in these tray 10s for my 2 weeks, and then Invisalign should get back to us and get me my new trays. So that is exciting. I'm excited to start the next portion of my treatment and really seeing how many more I need. I'm really hoping for less than 10 again so that I can be done. I would love to be done before summer is over, but I know that's pushing it. Yeah, I want to get done, but I also want the results. I want the straight teeth, and I mean, I'm paying for it. I'm doing everything I can. I wear my trays religiously. Sometimes I'll take a nap and not put them back in, like right after I eat. So sometimes they're out a little longer than they should. But then other days, I don't take them out nearly as much as I can. So it kind of all evens out. If you're going through this process, it's definitely important to be wearing your trays as directed. You're not going to get the results that Invisalign has to offer if you are not cautiously putting in the effort of a good Invisalign patient. It's definitely necessary. You'll be happier you did, and you won't be spending the money again, and you won't have to go through refinements, which I've been talking about since I started my YouTube channels, that I thought I was going to need refinements. And I actually told you guys in my last update video that my next doctor's or my next dentist appointment would be the one that I would go get my molds done for refinements. Well, I was told today when I was like, okay, so these are my refinements. And she's like, no, you're only midway through your treatment, so this is still considered your first treatment, so you'll still have refinements if you're not on track. This is just to touch base with Invisalign and make sure everything's working the way it should. Which I wondered if any of you guys had gone through that portion of the treatment and if you guys had that midway checkpoint with your molds, because I don't have any more trays. It was just 10. So my midway checkpoint is that they're taking my molds and creating more trays for me. I just don't know how many. Maybe my case was a little bit different because they didn't know how my mouth would respond, being that I'm almost 24. Maybe it was a little bit more difficult with my case, or maybe they just wanted to see if just like a quick fix would help it, or if they needed to apply more pressure. I don't know. I kind of wanted to get your guys' input and see if that was pretty normal. Well, I'm excited to say I'm in tray 10 of 10, and then I'll keep you guys updated. I don't have really anything else much to say besides keep cleaning them. I keep having really good luck using those denture cleaner tablets. I didn't think I'd like them at the beginning. I was actually using the whitening mouthwash, and I kind of switched over completely to just using the denture tablets. Like every time I eat when I'm at home, I just pop them in with a tablet. I don't even have to scrub them. I don't even have to brush my trays. Like, it's great. I just rinse them off and they're sparkly clean. It's wonderful, especially for the lazy girl like me. I still use the whitening mouthwash most of the time when I brush my teeth. I try to, at least in the mornings, and let it sit in there while I'm doing my hair or like my eye makeup or something, because I don't want to have like the dingy yellow teeth, which I feel like sometimes they do look like that. I want them to be white and straight. I mean, that's why I'm going through this whole process. I want perfect teeth. So hopefully it'll happen. But if you have any questions, concerns, comments, leave them down below. You know I love hearing your stories. I like responding back to you, and I just want to be able to help you in your process of Invisalign. I'm excited. Share your stories. If you have a new video up, share your link. I love to go check it out, get you some views, some likes, some comments, and just happy straightening. I mean, it's almost summer, and I have noticed some changes, and I'm really excited about the changes I've seen, and I hope I keep seeing more. All right, wonderful people, I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will come back with more updates as soon as I get them. Thank you. See ya.